Hello YouTube, Garrett Robinson here. Welcome to my show, Vloganovel, on my channel, Vloganovel, where I vlog novels. This is where I live create books from beginning to end, outlining, writing the first draft, editing, narrating the audiobook and publishing it all online. All happens on live streaming YouTube video. Right now, we're obviously in the middle of NaNoWRIMO, National Novel Writing Month, which you can see on that side of that. Oh, that just went terribly. That side of the screen. I'm working on the book Mystic, which is the second book in the Nightblade volumes. The first book in the Nightblade volumes is the volume Nightblade, which you can see here. That is currently for sale. As you can probably tell, there's the print book. And a couple things to know. There's links in the description to buy autographed copies of all of my books. If you're looking for a cool, very hipster Christmas present or holiday present, what better and more hipstery thing to give somebody than a signed book by an author they definitely haven't heard of. And let's see what else. Oh, there's also a link in the description to a Goodreads giveaway for this book. Actually, it's I don't know if you don't know what a Goodreads giveaway is. Basically, you just go to Goodreads, you say you want the book, and you're entered in the drawing. That's all there is to it. You don't have to give them any info or do anything. And there's a few hundred people entered right now, and 3 of them are going to get a print copy of the book. So if you are not necessarily interested in buying one, you can just go ask for one for free. You cheap bastard. No, I'm kidding. It's good. If you want to make a contribution to art and basically if you want to buy or subscribe to my books, in the blue section of the screen, down below my face, down there, there is that nice little Vloganovel title card, and the bottom link on that section of the screen is bottom link on that section of the screen is the link to my Patreon, garrettbrobinson.com/Patreon. Patreon is a voluntary donation site where you can, it's kind of like crowdfunding, but not really. You can donate to independent artists that you want to support with like a monthly subscription. If you put $5 a month into my Patreon, you get all of the books that I publish. I just send them to my Patreon patrons. And since I usually write more than $5 worth of books every month, it's like getting all of my books but for cheaper. And then you get all kinds of extra little benefits like exclusive short stories and behind the scenes videos when I go make films, because I'm also a filmmaker. So there you go. I can only work for a half an hour right now, but I didn't want to let the day go by without writing, because obviously tomorrow is Thanksgiving in America and I'm going to be involved in that. So I'm going to write for a half an hour right now and try to get at least 1,000 words done, and hopefully finish Mystic episode 3. For anybody who is not already familiar with Nightblade, it's a serialized fantasy adventure, and I try to publish an episode every week. I'm behind a few weeks right now. I'm trying desperately to catch up and to finish Mystic before the end of the month so that I can then get Darkfire done before Christmas for all of you guys. So that's it, I think, and I should probably start writing. So let's do that. Oh, quick mention, by the way, the last Vloganovel video has about 200 views now, which 200 views is not that much in terms of like in the grand scheme of YouTube, but but for this channel, it's huge. That's like 10x a normal video's like 24-hour thing. So I don't know where y'all came from in terms of watching the video, but cool. Thanks for showing up and glad you enjoyed it. Heh. All right. Hey, 1,000 words in a half an hour, and I still got 10 minutes left. Huzzah! Max Derpish said in the comments, "Hey Garrett, Vivian is really creepy." Yes. Yes, she is. She's like she's my, I don't know what she is. If she's anything, she's like a much more cheerful, like Tywin Lannister, like totally ruthless and really power hungry, just desperate to own and control everything. But she plays it much more nice and much more friendly, which is to me way worse than somebody who's just an asshole all the time. Like Tywin's a total asshole, and you're like, you're an asshole and you're ruthless, but thank you for being upfront about it. I really dislike people who smile as they stab you in the back, which is why there's so many of them in my books. Okay, so that's a half an hour, but I'm so close to the end of this fucking thing. I'm just going to wrap it up. I have 12 minutes, and then I have to be out the door. Okay, done. Do 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 do. 1634 words. Let's drop that in our calendar. And in our NaNoWRIMO, 1634 plus 33,179, 34,813. 5447 today, like that. Okay, so that's it for this episode of Vloganovel. I will hopefully be back later tonight working on the first draft of the next episode. Tomorrow, I'm going to edit episode 3 in anticipation for publishing it on Friday. But tonight, I'm going to try writing more on the first draft of episode 4 because I want to focus on first draft until the first draft of Mystic is done. And then go back and edit everything. But I also want to release an episode every Friday at a minimum. So in other words, the priority is work on the first draft until Thursday when I edit the next episode and publish it on Friday. And then first draft. And then if I finish the first draft of the whole book, then I go back and I start editing the whole book and get it all ready for publication. Then I do the audiobook narration, blah, 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 blah. Hopefully by I've got less than a month until Christmas, and by that time I want to be caught up. I want to have the first 3 books done so that I could offer some kind of Christmas bundle deal where you could get all the first 3 books in the series for $9.99 as opposed to buying them all for $4.99. But there you go. And Max Derpish said in the comments, I think Tywin is just misunderstood. Yeah, totally. He's just a misunderstood old white dude. Oh, that's hilarious. Anyways, thanks very much for tuning in on this episode of Vloganovel. Thank you to 200 people who watched the last episode of Vloganovel. I don't know where you came from, but I'm happy you're here. Thanks a lot. I'll hopefully see you later tonight. Bye.